So we're going to take a quick look at our network setup here. The thing on the top here is just our phone system. Over here we've got a DSL router from AT&T that's UVerse, total garbage, and the router is total garbage and the service is not very fast. Over here is a Comcast router, and it's a pretty good router. It's a Cisco router with a good feature set, unlike the AT&T router. Unfortunately, Comcast is just terribly unreliable and very unpleasant to deal with on the phone. So since neither of our service providers really provide an acceptable level of reliability, we have two. And the two service providers are connected via Ethernet to this mushroom box here. So WAN 1 and WAN 2 are AT&T and Comcast respectively, and then we have a USB modem that's for T-Mobile attached. There's actually two USB ports, and we could connect two modems if we wanted. And so this is our Ethernet connection here, and we've basically got a VPN from AWS to this box here, and we have 5 static IP addresses from AWS, and those are served on this Ethernet here. And so the nice thing about this is that if I lose one or both of the service providers, I stay up, and there's basically no downtime if we lose one of the wired service providers. And if both wired service providers go out, it's about 30 seconds before the cellular modem comes up. So we'll take a look at the console here. So this is monitoring the traffic right now, and whoops, that's not the right graph. So here's the interfaces graph. WAN 1, which is AT&T, is the kind of pink, and WAN 2, which is Comcast, is purple. And then well, cellular's it's a purple that's very hard to distinguish from the WAN 2 purple. They should have chosen different colors. Anyhow, so I'll go ahead and pull AT&T. Whoops. So the one other thing here is that there's a ping window going here, and it's running about 50 or 60 milliseconds to Google's 8.8.8.8 DNS server. And each tick on this graph is 1 second. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. So I'm going to pull AT&T. Okay, AT&T is now disconnected. And so looking at the ping window there, there's no interruption. And AT&T's pink drops to 0, and Comcast starts taking all the traffic. So now I'll just disconnect Comcast also. So now we've got no wired connection. And so now it's going to take a little bit for that cellular modem to come up. Okay, I'd expect to see a connection here pretty soon. So obviously we don't want to lose both of our wired connections. I haven't really been counting seconds here. There we go. Cellular connection is waking up, I guess. Okay, there we go. We're starting to see traffic on the Cellular 1 link on the table. That's odd. So it's reporting traffic on the Cellular link, but not on the graph. And by the way, we've got our pings back, and we have apparently for a while. So, what the heck? I guess... I don't know what to think about that. It's very strange. Let's see if the website's working. Yep. Busline.com is working fine. There we go. So the graph was broken. Or it just rescaled? I guess it just rescaled. That's what the problem was. Maybe. I don't know. But we've been up for a while. So I'll plug Comcast back in. And once it recognizes Comcast, it should drop the cellular connection. Okay, so it's got to get an IP address from DHCP and has to establish routes and do a couple other things there. And we should see it come up any second here. There we go. Comcast is back up. So we want to see the cellular connection drop now. Cellular's gone. Now everything's on Comcast. Okay, so now I'm back on Comcast and AT&T. And so now Comcast is taking more of the traffic. AT&T is not getting much. AT&T is getting 0. Right. Okay. What am I saying? I just connected AT&T. So AT&T is getting its... that drop was the cellular connection dropping. So AT&T is giving the device a DHCP assignment and setting up routes. And it should come up any second here. There we go. So now we got AT&T up and Comcast up. And so now I'll just disconnect Comcast. Kind of tongue-tied today. Okay, Comcast is disconnected, and that will have no effect on anything. No interruptions in the ping traffic. AT&T takes all the traffic now. Alright, so now I'll plug Comcast back in. Okay, Comcast is plugged back in. And so I've got 3 hubs here now, switches. One for Mushroom Networks, and that's just the really critical stuff. Comcast, I've got some stuff on Comcast, and some devices are on AT&T, though I've been moving most of the devices to Comcast lately because AT&T's router is just garbage. You can't rely on the firewall. It works sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. Very frustrating. Anyhow, and then here's a map of all the Ethernet jacks in the office and their numbers. Nothing's more frustrating than trying to troubleshoot something when you can't find the jack on the correct plug on the patch panel for the jack that's in the office. Like I said, I'm tongue-tied today. Anyhow, that's it.